All right, we're here at the Old Town Trolley Tours. And what's your name, sir?
My name is Mark.
Mark, what do you do for the company?
Well, I work in sales for Old Town Trolley Tours here in San Diego. We offer 2 separate tours that go all over San Diego and Coronado. If you look at our map here, our city tour is a live narrated historic tour with 11 stops. You're welcome to hop on and off at any one or more of the stops along the way. Our trolleys run about every 30 minutes throughout the day. So each letter on this map represents a stop. The way the stops work is the trolley comes up, rolls to a stop, people get off, people get on, and we go. But about every 30 minutes, as I mentioned, another trolley comes rolling through each of those stops on a continuous loop tour. So from Old Town, we're going to come down along the harbor, Seaport Village, make some stops in the downtown Gaslamp Quarter, cross the bridge over to Coronado, 2 stops there. The second one's near the historic hotel, beautiful beach, back across the bridge and up into Balboa Park. Balboa Park is the largest urban setting in the U.S. 15 museums, world-famous San Diego Zoo. The park itself is over 1,200 square acres, a real gem of our city. From there we make our way back down through the core of downtown to Little Italy and right back here to Old Town.
Wow.
The other tour that we offer, our sister tour, is an amphibious tour that goes out onto the bay. Leaving from Seaport Village several times during the day, we load up there, drive out along the harbor till we get to Shelter Island. Once we get to Shelter Island, we take our amphibious vehicle and drive it right onto the bay.
Wow.
Now, when we're on the water, we go by the Navy's Marine Mammal Training Facility. We also go by the submarine base, and at the mouth of the harbor, there's some floating bait tanks. We always see sea lions out there, but we often see other marine wildlife, waterfowl, Navy activity, private vessels. Like our city tour, it's a live narrated tour.
So this is the trolley we're going to take for the next 2 hours. Woohoo! All right, I'm ready to take the 9 o'clock tour, the first tour on the Old Town Trolley Tours. And what's your name?
My name is Tommy.
Tommy, well, how long have you been at it?
You know what? Just since March.
Old Town was established as a state park in 1968, and it depicts this area between 1821 and 1872 when there was a fire. Now, some of the buildings are reproductions and some are originals. One of the originals is right over here on the right. It's the Machado Stewart House. And it's made of adobe brick. And adobe bricks are made from mud, grass, and sand, and probably things we don't even want to know about. Baked in the sun. Interesting thing about the Machado Stewart House is that it was built in the mid-1830s and stayed in the same family until 1966. He moves in, or I'm sorry, he sails in from into Point Loma, straight ahead of us, and he claims this area for Spain. Now, Spain did nothing with this area until 1769, when the King of Spain got wind of the Russian fur traders coming down the coast from Alaska. And he thought he'd better send some people up to occupy his holdings. So he sent for Father Junipero Serra, his missionaries and soldiers up from Baja, California, just south of us, and they established the first fort/mission up on Presidio Hill. Now, it was a great place for a fort because you could see forever, but not necessarily a mission because it wasn't near anything, not near the natives nor a good source of water. So Father Serra moved his mission 5 miles up the San Diego River. That would be to our left. And then they kept building, and eventually there were 21 missions and 4 forts built between San Diego and Sonoma, California, 600 miles. They all ran along a road called the El Camino Royal, or the King's Highway, 14 miles long with 54 miles of shoreline. Now we have 2 aircraft carriers that make their homes here, and both of them happen to be deployed at the same time, so we don't really have anything to show you, but I'll tell you about them. Number 70 is the USS Vincent, and you might know the Vincent name because they sailed Bin Laden off of the USS Vincent. Yeah, it's a Scottish steamboat. 555 is a U.S. submarine, the USS Dolphin. And we have a Russian submarine from the Cold War. And it sits right behind this first sailing ship here from Master and Commander and the latest Pirates of the Caribbean. And of course the crowning glory of our bay over here on your right, the Star of India, the oldest working merchant sailing ship in the world. Built off the coast of England in 1863 during our Civil War. Circumnavigated the Earth 21 times, taking people and supplies to and from England, New Zealand, and Australia. Now, when the Midway was commissioned, it was the largest aircraft carrier. In fact, the first ship too large to sail through the Panama Canal. And when it was decommissioned right here in 1992, it was the smallest aircraft carrier. Seaport Village is 14 acres of shopping, dining, shopping, entertainment, shopping. Did I mention shopping? Lots and lots of shopping. With 4 miles of cobblestone walkway interspersed with all of that shopping.